You think we're gonna beat all these games?
Nope.
Backlog boys.
No, probably not.
Howdy.
Howdly doodly.
Howdly doodly, neighborino.
Neighborino.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you were going for full Ned Flanders there, right?
I was.
You think there's anybody out there that doesn't know who Ned Flanders is? I mean, The Simpsons is really old.
Yeah.
And, like, not...
Everyone knows something about it.
Well, and it's kind of fallen out of favor with pop culture.
Yeah.
Like, it's not cool, really, anymore. Like, the only people who are watching it are probably...
5 O's? It's 500 in damage?
Yeah, 500, dude.
Wow.
Five bills.
Wow. This is heavy damage, but also heavy damage to our weapons.
Well, that's just because
HP.
of this guy. This guy does a ton of weapon HP damage.
Like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, he's
Come
crazy.
on, Arthur.
Arthur! Dude, there's in the Monty Python and the Holy Grail, there's this one part of the movie where the clouds open up and this choir sings to, like, welcome God as he's talking to Arthur. And the two different chords that they sing as they say, Arthur, are really cool chords.
Are they?
Yeah. I've tried several times to transcribe them exactly. And I'm pretty sure it's like a, you know, I think it's 2 major triads, a major third away. So, you know, like a major 1 to a flat 6 kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the exact notes I'm never super clear on, just because of
It's like an augmented 5th kind of on the top.
Well, no. Like you're borrowing the flat 6 chord from a minor key and putting it in the major key.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, a major triad with the root, a minor third or a major third away from the tonic chord. Yeah, I just can't fully place the exact notes between, like, you know, the quality of the recording and you know, whatever else. Someday I'll get it. It's just kind of a process of inference.
It's tough sometimes.
At a certain point. Well, and when you're listening to, like, a really old recording,
Yeah.
it can be especially difficult. Come on, dude.
Come on, Art.
Dude, this guy's so
I
annoying.
think he goes by Art.
I doubt it.
He probably does.
I don't think he goes by anything. It's a miracle that anyone knows that he's called Arthur. Dude, look at, do you see that wolf guy just sliding around Boogie Nights in the background there?
Yeah.
What the heck? That was super weird. Oh, he's got the crest. Thank goodness.
You know, I wonder if they had put charms in, like, the title sequence for this, or, like, in, like, an advertisement for this, if people would have played it.
Dude, if they made this game now, they would have had to put her, like, on the cover.
She would have had to be.
She would have had to be, like,
center,
hanging on loops.
like, right everywhere.
Hang on loopsly.
Huh.
Don't let go.
Yeah.
Yeah, you familiar with 38 Special? Rock band from Dallas, Texas?
I am not.
Oh. They wrote so many mediocre hits.
Yeah.
They have a lot of, like, all of their popular songs sound extremely similar to each other. That's kind of what they're known for. But they have some good tunes. You'd probably recognize them if you heard them. You would definitely recognize Hang On Loosely if you heard it.
Okay.
You've probably heard it on the radio a million times. Because you have a rock dad like me.
I do have a rock dad.
Let us know in the comments out there
rock.
if you have a rock dad and how proud you are to have a rock and roll dad. Shamshir.
Remember when we got that the first time?
That's like somebody with a weird voice letting everyone know that the person that they know named
Sam's
Sam
here.
has arrived. Yeah.
Yep.
Shamshir. Hey, you guys.
Or like Sean Connery
Shamshir.
saying Sam's here.
Oh, Shamshir. Lovely.
His voice.
Dude, he's incredible.
Yeah. Pushy.
You make for that bracken. I'll hold them off.
That bracken, that's right.
Yeah, that's the best line in any James Bond movie.
What does that even mean, bracken?
It's like
clearing?
twigs.
Or
No,
oh,
it's like
a-
twigs and
okay.
brush. Like loose bramble.
That bracken.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're ever wondering what the best line of James Bond dialogue is, it's not Bond, James Bond. It's not any of his, like, one-liners, like where he throws the toaster in the tub and he says, shocking. You know, it's when it's in Goldfinger when the girl in the movie's name is Pussy Galore.
Yep.
That is her given name in the movie.
Yep.
First name Pussy.
Pussy.
Last name Galore. They are sneaking around at night, and the old 60s film quality is so bad that they can't actually film at night, so they just color the film blue, and it's like clearly daytime, and it looks really dumb.
Oh, is that why the scene looks so
That's
odd?
why it looks so weird. And they're hiding in these bushes. Sean Connery literally says to this woman, "Pussy, you make for that bracken, I'll hold them off." And takes off in his black turtleneck into the night.
Oh, man.
That is classic. So classic. Somebody wrote that.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments if you've ever,
In hindsight,
if
that
you've ever
movie-
non-ironically used the word bracken to properly describe twigs and, you know, crap brush on the ground.
Yeah.
I want to say bramble because that's the more common but still unused word that I know to describe
I've at least
that.
heard bramble. Never heard
Bracken and bramble are both two words to describe a very similar things. I don't know if there's any one indicating identifier that would separate those two things from each other.
Like what?
Like
where's the line?
Like
that it
yeah,
becomes
like
a bracken
one
instead
is
of a
wet
bramble?
and one is dry, or one is like a lot and one's not a lot. So we'll have to look that up between episodes, and we can let you guys know tomorrow. Unless you already know, then just throw it in the comments.
Yeah,
because we're curious.
we are curious.
Why didn't he say "you make for that bramble"? You know,
Or that brush.
yeah. Yeah, or a word that people know and use. White Fang, Jack London over here. Get him on my nerves. Oh, I'm opening the chest.
You almost died.
I wasn't trying to open the chest. Accidental iframes, speedrun strats.
I have a circuits professor who said the other day.
A what professor?
Circuits.
Circuits.
Yeah,
You're
it's
taking a course called
electronics.
circuits?
Yeah, circuits electronics one.
Circuits.
But
Does he go to Las Vegas and own his own casino called Circuits?
He does not.
Oh, missed opportunity.
Yep. But
Circuits
he
professor.
was saying to never ever in our lab use the word utilize.
Really?
Because you can just say use, and everyone knows what you mean if you say use.
Yeah.
So like,
I mean,
it's.
But I mean, if you're gonna draw the line there,
pretentious for pretentiousness' sake.
but there's so many other ways you could draw the lines. Like you're getting into like a 1984 conversation there with like Newspeak, where you just like, oh, well, there's like a million words that mean pretty, so we're just gonna get rid of all the other ones and just only use pretty.
Well, he's saying in an engineering setting, not to
Right.
like,
It's
ever not
it's a
use the word
very like
utilize.
utilitarian,
Yeah.
efficient.
Because then if you give your lab notebook to like someone else, they can read it and they know exactly what you mean, and they don't have to like.
Yeah. Whoop. Auto
Okay.
repair.
Oh, good thing we had it.
That's why we got it.
Also, this guy takes so many WHP.
I know, dude.
And
It's
there's two of them.
brutal. That's why I usually use charms. I'll try Toasty a
Also,
little
make
bit.
sure you equip another one of those.
I will. Thank you. We don't want Toasty to break her little Stever. Or whatever she's using right now.
Isn't it Super Steve?
It is Super Steve now.
God, he's
But we're not
like when we first saw that.
we're not
was
using Super Steve right
so
now.
funny.
Yeah,
And we're dead.
Jesus. She's so weak. She's so brittle.
He lanced you.
Brittle like toast.
A lance to the heart.
Okay, we're gonna use this guy.
Because he can move while shooting.
Yes. He can crank.
He can what?
He can crank.
He can crank.
Yeah, you can crank that. Oh, I was shooting too fast and losing my interruption abilities. Nope. Dude, I'm so dodgy.
Did he disappear standing up?
Yeah, they like freeze when they die. Oh yeah, this weapon doesn't even need to be built up, so just upgrade.
Just upgrade for fun?
Yeah, I'm not really concerned with maxing his stats because I don't think we're gonna use him a whole lot.
Are you saying he's not the most usable character in this game?
He's very useful in a lot
He
of
is.
situations, actually. Initially, I thought he was the most joke character of all. But once we figured out that he can move while attacking, I mean, that in and of itself is super useful.
And he could clear.
And the fact that it's a projectile makes it even more useful.
And he could clear Toasty's jumps by just flying over them.
Yes, that is also nice. You can skip that little cutscene.
Would have been really lame if they like programmed it so that he couldn't clear that.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta make sure Toasty's useful. You gotta, you know. Yeah.
I wonder if that was just an oversight. Like they just, if it was just, that's just how it happened.
It's possible.
And like no one had to make that decision.
I bet it's not though.
You think they made that decision?
I bet at least one person thought about it and was like, "Hey, should we?" And somebody was like, "Nah." Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah. It's a great word.
It is.
It's just very.
It's user friendly.
It's very evocative.
It is very evocative.
It's like, it says so much. It says like, don't worry about it, or
forget about it.
Yeah. It's like comforting almost. Somebody's like, should we do this? Do you need me to, you know? And if they say no, then you're like, oh, maybe he really wants me to, but he's just being nice.
Yeah.
But if they're like, nah,
then that
you're
means,
like, okay.
You're like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool with it. We're good. We're golden. Golden and
like
Sylvan.
they considered it, and then they're like, nah, we don't need to do that.
Syl, you are annoying.
Yep. Oh, another
Oh
R3.
my God.
Always gonna get you.
What was that, Vaughn?
Always gonna get you.
Always
Always gonna get you.
Sounds like a Minnesotan word.
Always gonna get you.
Always gonna get you.
Your favorite accent.
It's really good. It's weird how like durable her weapon is against these guys versus the
Well, it's just
swords.
because it only does one WHP.
But it doesn't even do one. It's like half.
Oh, it's doing less than one.
It's like
yeah.
half of one sometimes. It's crazy.
Don't get hit because it's gonna. Okay.
Vaughn, I'm so calm. Don't trigger me. I'm like so calm right now. Minus the leg shakes. I can't do anything about those. I had this one teacher in college, and fantastic teacher, taught me a ton, but he could not stand it when people like twitched their legs or like
moved
or like tap
while doing something.
Tapped their like, you know how it is, like you like get your leg going. Like he could not handle it, like because it was distracting to him. Like he couldn't.
He would notice it.
Yeah, he would notice it, and he couldn't not look at it. So he would just
ask you to stop.
Yes, he would have to draw attention to it because he'd be like, "What are you doing? Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? How can we help? You know?
How can we help?
Like, how do we make this stop? Like, you know?" And you would have, and it was so hard for me, like, to rein it in sometimes because it becomes so unconscious.
Yep.
But it was nice because it actually like kind of taught me to like pay more attention to that kind of stuff.
Like be aware of it.
Because like you're not like hurting anybody except for maybe yourself. Because like somebody might think you look like an idiot, or they might think that you look like a child, you know, for doing that.
Or like you're impatient or something.
Yeah, exactly. And it might convey something that you don't necessarily want to convey. So it's nice to like be in control of yourself in that way.
Touch the sculpture.
Tomorrow on The Boys, we're going back.
Caress the face.
We're gonna get some serious abs.
We are. Pausi.